Hi traders, and welcome back to yet another video from Trippa Trading. Today, we have once again developed an excellent scalping strategy for you, which we will explain step by step and of course test for you. Let's quickly start the video. The scalping strategy I'm about to explain to you can be executed on the 1-minute time frame. So this means that the buy and sell positions you open can close in profit or loss within just a few minutes. So it's an active trading strategy that you need to execute with full focus. So I recommend you to execute this strategy only when you are really serious and take the time for it. As soon as you really go for it fully, this strategy can yield huge profits. Okay, for this strategy, we'll use 5 indicators. Go to the indicator section on TradingView and enter EMA. This is the exceptional moving average. Click this 3 times since we want this indicator to be on our price 3 times. Next, look for the QQE mod indicator and click it once. Finally, we use the trend meter indicator. This one is also clicked once. If you've followed the steps, your screen should now look like this. It looks busy, but within a few minutes, you will easily know what everything stands for and how the indicators work. First, we need to set the moving averages right. Give the first one a length of 50 and leave the color as it is. Next, give the second EMA indicator a length of 100 and make it a different color, say yellow. Give the third EMA indicator a length of 150 and also give it a different color. I gave it the color green. We can leave the QQE mod indicator and the trend meter indicator as they are and do not need to modify them. Okay, the very first rule for this strategy is that we want to see all 3 EMAs move above or below each other. So, for a rising market where we only want to open buy positions, we want to see the EMA indicators all as shown here on the screen, all above each other. For a falling market, we want to see them all below each other, as you see here. So should it be the case that one of the EMAs is not right, like here for example, we cannot trade that period. There is no exception possible. We want to see all 3 EMAs in good shape at all times. This is because it means the market is trending and we only want to execute this strategy in a trending market. I'll start by explaining a buying position. Here we see all 3 EMAs moving well above each other, which means the market is generally trending up. So we can start looking at the other 2 indicators. We'll start with the QQE mod. We want to see that this indicator displays a blue bar chart after first being red. Here we see that the red bar is swapping to a blue bar. This means that the buying pressure is increasing even higher, and all we have to do is look at the trend meter indicator. The trend meter indicator consists of 5 different lines. Once all the lines are colored green, it means that the price is likely to go up. The trend meter bases this information on several indicators together. For example, a combination of the MACD and RSI. So what we want to see in this case are 5 green lines. All bars should be completely green. We see that here. At this point, we see that all the indicators meet our requirements, so we can open a buy position. Indeed, the moving averages are all above each other and the QQE mod indicator is changing from red to green. Finally, at that very moment, we also see that the trend meter indicator on all 5 lines are colored green. So at exactly that moment, I open my buy position. When opening a buy position, I put my stop loss below the last swing low and place my take profit target at the same level. This means that I have a risk-reward ratio of 1. You might think that this is not very profitable in the longer term, but it is not. The fact is that this strategy shows an enormous amount of entry points, and since we are scalping, we also want to get our profits back as soon as possible and close the position. As you can see, this position also closed in just a few minutes. There are also times where you do not open a position. In this example, we do not open a position. As you can see, all 3 moving averages are moving well, and the QQE mod indicator also shows a blue bar. But if you look closely at the trend meter indicator, you can see that not all the lines are colored green. So at that point, we do not open a position. Again, no exception is possible. In this case, you can wait until all 4 lines are colored green. So a little later, we can still open a buy position. Note, however, that the moving averages and the QQE mod are still correct. Of course, we can also open sell positions with this strategy. Selling positions are positions with which you expect the market to drop. Once that happens, you also make a profit, just like you make a profit with a buy position when the market rises. I will also explain to you exactly how that works with this strategy. I often get the question on which platform you can easily open buy and sell positions. I myself always use the exchange Bybit. On this platform, you can trade cryptocurrency easily and professionally with both buy and sell positions. I myself have been using this platform for years and have good experiences with it. As you can see, I have over $53,000 on here, which I trade with daily. You can use levers to increase your profits even faster, and you can use a 4-price layout, which allows you to analyze even more buy and sell positions. Besides that, the platform has many more features, so I recommend you to take a look for yourself. I have put a link in the description. They also have a $4,450 one-time sign-up bonus for each new user that you can trade with, so that's definitely interesting as well. So, we can also make money with this strategy when the market goes down. To do this, initially, we now want to see all three moving average indicators moving below each other, as you can see here on the screen. This is because it indicates that the price is already moving in a downtrend. Next, we're going to look at the QQE mod indicator. We now want to see a change from a blue to a red bar. This also indicates that selling pressure is increasing. Finally, we now want to see 5 red lines on the trend meter indicator. This is our final confirmation before we can open a sell position. In this case, you can see that when the blue bar switches to a red bar, the trend meter itself is not yet fully colored red. However, just a few minutes later it does. So we can open our sell position at exactly this point. I now set my stop loss above the last swing high and set my target at a risk-reward ratio of 1. As you can see, this was also a nice scalp position that closed with a profit in a few minutes. Here, we see another great example of a sell position. The blue bars change to red, and at the same time, the trend meter indicator shows 5 red lines. The 3 moving averages are also in a good position. So here we are able to open another selling position that closed nicely in profit. If you want to implement this strategy, I always advise you to test it for yourself first. This is an active trading strategy, which means that you will have to be behind your screens all day long in order to keep an eye on the price. If you plan to do so, I can almost assure you that you will make nice profits. I actually implement this strategy myself. By the way, if you don't like the idea of sitting behind your screens all day and keeping an eye on the price, you can use our premium subscription. As a premium member, you will receive daily buying and selling tips on your mobile from buying and selling positions that we open. All you have to do at that moment is open the position yourself on, for example, Bybit. More information can be found on our website. That's it for this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.